everyone, it's Shayna, and I'm going to try and do something really different for me today. I am a plant person. I worked in the landscape and nursery industry for about 15 years, and I've grown things all my life, but I am not good at orchids. They don't die, but they never bloom for me either. So I thought maybe I'd try mounting them on some wood and growing them in a little bit more natural conditions and see if that helps them out. So my husband found this really awesome piece of wood when we were hiking one day, and he strapped it on his pack and pulled it out for me. We have added a hanger and a light for the orchids, and I'm going to try mounting these orchids on there. So this is what I have. I have this one, and I'm not quite sure what species this is. This was given to me by a friend when they moved about 3 years ago. It was in pretty bad shape when I got it, and it's never done too much for me. I have this little guy, and I've had this one for 7.5, 8 years. It just looks like this all the time. It hasn't bloomed since I initially bought it. And then I have this other Phalaenopsis orchid, and it was a gift, and I've had it for a little over a year, I think. And so I'm going to try mounting these. Now, the internet was mixed on whether I should use sphagnum moss or not, but I have some, and so I'm going to use it on some of them and not on others. I'm going to attach the orchids. I don't want to drill clear through this, so I've got some little copper brads and some jute twine, and I'm going to use those to attach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one that has kind of its roots encased in moss, and one that has like a pad of moss behind it, and then right here I'm going to mount one without moss, and I'm going to see how they do. So to start with, I'm going to pound brads, and that's probably not going to be too exciting for you. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to use the brads up here and then around this little space here, and I'll go ahead and pound those brads in, and I'll be back with you. Okay, this is take 2. I hadn't pounded my brads in far enough, but you can see they're right here. And this is the one I'm going to try just putting like a pad of sphagnum moss behind the orchid to help keep a little bit of moisture there for it. Now, I intend to spray these every day. I have a spot to hang it, and I've got a spray bottle full of water there already, ready to go. So we're just going to lay this on top. Okay. And if I could tie a good knot, it would be great. I did it backwards so it wouldn't stay tight. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and forth over here. And now I used this kind of jute twine because I know that eventually it's going to biodegrade, and hopefully by then the orchids will be stuck to this mount and I won't need it anymore. Oh, again with the I can't tie a knot thing. Okay. And I feel like that's fairly secure. When I hang it up, we'll see how it's doing, but it does feel pretty good right now. Okay. We're going to move on to this section here. And I'm going to do this little guy in here. Now I'm going to put more moss on this one. I probably won't get all the roots covered up because I don't want to bend them or stretch them around or anything, but I am going to put more moss on this one because I do know that eventually the roots would grow out anyway from the space where I have them because they like to fly and be free. Okay, so next time I do a video using sphagnum moss, I should probably break it up a little bit to make sure it's ready to go before I start filming. It's being kind of stubborn about coming out. So please bear with me. Okay. We're just going to give that one a little tuck there. And back and forth we go. I'll try and go across this one a little bit. A little bit extra. Okay, and then last, we're going to take this larger guy, and I'm just going to kind of drape him over here and see if I can get him tied on. The roots are stuck to each other, so it's being a little complicated here. Okay. Sorry, just one more knot. So I'm going to tie this knot, and then I'm going to go get it hung up and get the light on it and see how things go. I'll be back with you in just a bit. Okay, so here they are hanging up in my bathroom. As you can see, my bathroom was built in the 70s, but this will be a nice humid room for them. And easy to just spray them down every day. And I will keep you posted on how they do.